Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are back to talk about Monday Night Raw. This is the May 20th edition of Monday Night Raw. This show was live in Albany, New York. But before we start getting into this show, do me a favor, folks. If you are in the chat, make sure you click that like button on the video. Helps out, lets more people see it. Also, if you are in the live chat, talk to these people. These guys are the livest live chat you will ever see. They know wrestling. They are talking wrestling. They'll make you laugh, make you cry, and make you want to argue with them. But you gotta love them. And last but not least, don't forget to leave a comment down below if you watch the video afterwards. We did a great job with that Money in the Bank review. Tremendous numbers, and that's because of all of you. So thank you guys so much for that. Also, don't forget to check out the description box. I have a link tree in there. The link tree will send you to all of my links. We have a merch store. Get yourself some EPW gear. Get yourself some hats or phone cases, pillows. We have all types of craziness. We have the EPF&W design and the Everything Pro Wrestling design that you see right here in the corner on YouTube. Click that subscribe button again if this is your first time at the channel. We have our Twitter links at EPW Show, as you guys can see on the screen here. We've got a lot of good things going on, but enough of me talking because no one cares about that. Let's talk to the live chat. Original Biggie, first one in here. Obi-Wan, what's happening, bro? DP in the house. What's good, bro? Rob's here. Jesus De Leon, my man King. Sports Talk Network, aka Steve. What's happening, bro? Shout out to your Green Bay Packers. Who else did we have join in here? Was that it? That looks like it's it right now at the moment. But I appreciate you guys. Let's talk about some Monday Night Raw because the Bills are trash. Someone remove Jesus from the chat. I'm tired of this, man. Starting to piss me off. Get him out of here. Get him out. All right, let's get into this a little bit here. So we start off the show with the Beast in the Bank, Brock Lesnar, the man that you see in the thumbnail of this video. Brock Lesnar comes out and he's talking the usual bullcrap through Paul Heyman. Seth Rollins makes his way out there. These guys are going back and forth. I'm predicting that we see this match in Jeddah because, you know, they can't say Saudi Arabia. Blood Money in the Bank 3 is coming up, so I got the picture above. It's called Super Showdown. Shout out to the Australians, especially Josh. I know he is not happy about that. And shout out to Brainbuster Radio too, if you guys didn't know. We just had a meeting literally right before, so I was kind of waiting for everything to calm down with that before I came in here. Oh man, let's see here. We got people in here talking. You know it's true, they are trash. Get them out of here. King says, like Will Ospreay said, the WWE are not for me. King is not feeling WWE lately. I feel bad for you, bro. King, what show do you look forward to? What do you like? Rob, let me know if the volume's good too. I know you were telling me last time. I might need to win the 24/7 title to earn the chance to be a mod on here. I do think it can be good, both sides. You want to be a mod? Okay. Done. You're a mod now, Steve. See, you ask and you shall receive. So Rollins came out there. They started trying to set up some stuff. I believe Kofi came out eventually. There's a lot of different things happening with all this. So they're teasing Brock Lesnar could cash in on the Universal and the WWE Champion at any time, and he's going to pick the bones of whoever. I think he's going to say, like, I want that match at Super Showdown, and I think that's what's going to happen. Goober316, what's happening, bro? I feel like I'm really loud in here, but like I said, you guys will tell me if the sound's off. We get Sami Zayn trying to team up with Lashley after all that stuff that happened with the sisters and that storyline before, which was god awful. Don't go back and watch that. Don't. It's horrible. Look at my face. I'm telling you, it's horrible. Don't watch that. So Sami Zayn is trying to team up with Lashley. Lashley's not really going for it. He tells him to go out there. We get some weird camera angles too, like Sami Zayn's going to the ring and then we're in the gorilla position, zoomed in on Braun Strowman's face while he's breathing. I get it, they're trying different things, so I can't really be mad at it, but I wasn't feeling that. It looked weird to me. So during this, before this match is happening and everybody's going down, What's good, KC Classic? So Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman's about to happen. Triple H makes Kofi Kingston and Seth versus Baron Corbin and Lashley for the main event. Whoopee! I'm pretty sure everyone said the same thing. So Braun and Sami battle. They end up going backstage for a little bit. This was a squash match. Sami Zayn screaming like a bitch, and he ends up getting power slammed, and Braun Strowman destroys him. 1, 2, 3. No surprise there for the first match of the night. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm tired of the Braun Strowman crap. I gotta tell the truth, boys. It's over for it, man. I'm done with this. Not being booked, so I'm okay. King, when we get to it, you just took the words right from my mouth and probably off of this page. Jesus de Leon, what was Mick talking about the third hour being different? Yeah, we'll get into it, boys, because I'm going to need your help with some of this. Because I definitely was like in and out, and I was having kind of a brainbuster radio meeting towards the end of Raw there, which was more entertaining than Raw, in my opinion. So we get that Lars Sullivan interview. Lars is going to come out and talk. And in my head, if you watch NXT, you're thinking, God, no. But Lars Sullivan never gets to speak because the Lucha House Party come out and they start drop kicking him. And they finally are the first group to kind of take it to him a little bit. But Lars fought back, and right before he could end one of them, they pulled him out of the ring. So it looks like Lars Sullivan's first feud is going to be with the Lucha House Party. They're not going to pose a threat, though, I don't think, to him. But we'll see what happens with it. What is going on, live chat? If you guys are just getting in here, we just finished the Lars Sullivan segment. Make sure you guys are in the chat, giving some of your ideas, thoughts, feelings on the show. Also, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are at 363. We are pushing forward, getting close to that 400 number. I can smell it. All right. Let's get to the next match. Ricochet versus Cesaro. I was interested in this match as soon as I saw it. Really good stuff here. Ricochet is playing off of the back injury from Money in the Bank. He got thrown through a ladder pretty viciously, which was a dope spot in the match, by the way. And can we just say something real quick about that match? Can we just pray for Finn Bálor? That man took a lot of abuse yesterday. I don't know what he did, but the ladders were not on his side yesterday. Oh, man, we got a bunch of people talking. Austin Stroop, what's going on, brother? Sorry if I missed you for a little bit there. Agree on that part of it. Raw was trash. I can book a better show in 2K19. I'd give Raw a 6 out of 10 tonight. Raw just hasn't been good, man. It's so tough. Austin Stroop yelling those 3 famous letters. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Make sure you are in the live chat talking. PR Nightmare, what's going on? We just reviewed Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman. Sami got squashed. Lars Sullivan fighting Lucha House Party. We are right now on Ricochet and Cesaro. Ricochet was injured in this match. It already gave me hope to believe that Ricochet's out. Cesaro's new music, kind of basic. I got to give it a week or two because I'm usually the first dude. As soon as they change someone's music, I hate it. Like, I hated Baron Corbin's music when they first changed it, but now it's grown on me, and I'm like, no, this might be better than the last one. So let me give it some time first, but right now, not feeling it. There was a sweet spot in this match at one point to where Ricochet was like standing on Cesaro's shoulders and flipped off of him. Really dope stuff here, but Cesaro ends up picking up the victory with the neutralizers. They are pushing Cesaro strong, so it's good to see Cesaro getting a prominent push on Monday Night Raw. He deserves it, though. Cesaro's been around for a long time, and let's put this guy in the main event picture at least. Like, he's really good. We get to Roman Reigns coming back out. Can I say this, guys? This wild card bullshit sucks. It's terrible. Why in the hell is Roman Reigns on Raw every week now? Dude, is this wild card or is this fucking Roman Reigns rules? Like, he comes out every week, and it's not that I hate Roman. I actually like Roman Reigns, but the wild card rules should have different people on the show. And the brand split. I'm saying it again. And the damn brand split. If you're not going to take it serious, there's no point in doing it. Am I right, live chat? There's no point in having a brand split if you're not going to take this shit serious. It's pointless. You're insulting the viewer. There is no brand split anymore. People just show up wherever they want. Wherever they want. I almost didn't show up on the stream anymore because I don't want to support anything WWE anymore, but I got to support EPW. My man, Austin. Thank you, good sir. And you know what? You never know the day when it's going to get better. I'm trying to watch it so you guys can know what to skip, what not to skip. Yes, there's a new title, PR Nightmare. We'll get to it. It's not until like the beginning of the third hour, though. So Roman Reigns comes out. He starts talking. We get Drew and Shane as a new kind of united team. I think Drew fits with Shane. Drew is definitely working with Shane. I also like Lashley with Shane. I don't think Baron Corbin would work with them. I don't know what's up with that faction. It's like the mixture of blandness. It's like unseasoned chicken. Like, what the hell is this? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah. And Goober agrees, don't do it if you're not going to take it serious. Original Biggie says, knowing WWE, they will give Cesaro the 24/7 title, probably because, I quote, because he's Swiss. Oh, God, don't do that. And Jesus says he can't take WWE seriously. So we end up getting a kind of like confrontation between them. Shane challenges Roman Reigns at the Super Showdown show in Jeddah, aka Blood Money in the Bank, aka Sweet Saudi Money 3. So we're gonna have to see what happens with that. Miz is backstage and he confronts Shane and says, we're not over yet. And Drew steps in place, so Drew's like, you're gonna fight me then instead. We'll see. Miz says he's gonna go through Drew to get to Shane. He promises that he's gonna kick Shane's ass again. We get an awesome tag match for the third match. We had the Usos versus the Revival. This is what I want to see from the tag team division every week. The Revival and Usos did it. Like, they didn't go over the top to where it was NXT level, but it was a good television show match. A good television show match. Really good. Dawson ends up picking up the victory with a handful of tights. Not a bad match. The Revival can be taken more serious now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Adobo, anyone? PR Nightmare said, Austin Stroop, imagine instead of coming up with the wild card bullshit that they just said the brand splits over. Sometimes it's just that simple. It would be better in my opinion. Yep, King's talking about something we'll get into eventually here. Goober316 says, only time I'm fine with going on to each brand is to build towards the Survivor Series. Yeah, that tag match was fire. I agree, King. That was the best match, I think, on this card. DP says, love the match. No comedy BS this time. I'm cool. It works. NXT is so damn amazing, like Raw is so garbage. We get to the next segment here, which was the Firefly Funhouse. This was super creepy. I missed it, actually, because I was talking to my wife and my father, and they showed like these kids, and they had like their images were distorted, and it said "Let me in" on their head. Like, it started off all fun lovey and you know, think of Barney and shit like that, Mr. Rogers, and it started saying like "Let me in" on all the kids' faces, and they showed Bray's mask from last week. It was creepy. I like it. And to the mom that wanted to write on Twitter about how her son accidentally watched and he's having nightmares, that's on you. You're the mother. Control your son from watching TV. You may want to even let him in on the hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wrestling's not real. But I get it. And you know what? He's supposed to be afraid of this too. There's things on TV that you're supposed to be afraid of. When I was a kid, I was afraid of Chucky. And that's another story for another time. When I was a kid, I was afraid of Freddy Krueger. It's just what it is. And I love horror movies now. It's good stuff. We get to the moment of Bliss. I know Steve's in the chat salivating at this because his girl Alexa Bliss came out. And with the moment of Bliss, we had Nikki Cross out there with Alexa Bliss. And they had Becky Lynch out there. Becky Lynch became Becky One Belt. She is the Raw Women's Champion now. That's it. Bayley is the SmackDown Women's Champ after cashing in on Charlotte last night. Spoiler alert if you guys didn't see it. You should have by now. And they're talking to Becky about this, but then here comes the Iconics and Lacey Evans. They interrupt, talk crap. It was annoying to me. You guys know I'm not the biggest Iconics fan. They end up setting up a 6-man tag team match, playa. And it's the Iconics and Lacey Evans versus Becky Lynch, Nikki Cross, and Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss sits on the outside the entire match with a freaking latte. And Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross go in there and they do all the work. Becky Lynch eventually gets the pinfall victory on Billie Kay. And that was it. I missed the ending of it. I wasn't feeling this match, really. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross give me Trish and Mickey vibes. All I could think about is that part that's edited off the network, my friend. If you remember when Trish was going for the bulldog, I won't do it with the fingers, but oh, good stuff. And let's get to why everybody's in here. Let's talk about the 24/7 title. We had Mick Foley come out. Mick Foley is set to reveal a new title. He was walking around backstage with a bag similar to... Why is this chair in the way? Similar to that one. It looked just like that. And he had a championship belt in there. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Steve? I see you in the chat as well. My man Esteban in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. So, Mick Foley comes out. He has the 24/7 title. And he starts explaining things to me. Now, if I'm wrong, live chat, please let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Foley comes out and he has a new belt. It's called the 24/7 title. This belt is the ugliest freaking thing I've ever seen. It looks like an old school, like 1970s WWF belt. It's green. Basic. It looks like something you create on like WWE 2K. And it says 24/7 and it's gold. All right. I'll play along with it. It's basically the hardcore title from back in the day. The belt's on the line 24/7. There's going to be mayhem. All the people in catering are going to have something to do. Cool. I'm fine with that because the people are probably tired of sitting backstage. Josh Robinson, I was just talking about you, my good man. That's Josh from Australia. Everybody show him some love in the chat. That's my guy from Brainbuster Radio. The PG version of the hardcore title. Yes, Steve. DP says, looks awful, but at least they have the undercard roster, some TV time. I'm cool with that. I like the concept of the chaos around the belt and everything that's happening with it. I don't like the design, though. That's just me, personally. It doesn't look cool. The hardcore title looked cool before. This doesn't look cool. This just looks like, why, bro? Why? So Mick Foley says that people from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, what do you say, 205 Live, NXT UK, any brand can challenge for this title 24/7, any place, anytime, anywhere. You just need a referee to count the 3 count. Dope. I'm into it. So we are going to try to crown the first champ. Mick Foley lays the belt down, and you got people who we haven't seen on Raw in quite some time running down. You had Titus O'Neil. Who else I see? Anderson and Gallows were out there. Mojo Rawley with that stupid blue stuff around his face. Take that off of him, WWE. They had everybody out there trying to do some stuff. Is it worse than the Divas Championship? It's up there. It's close. Robert keeps saying Barry Horowitz. You don't talk about Barry Horowitz. He had a nice cradle roll-up. Don't go to sleep with the 24/7 title. It'll get destroyed and become hardcore. I hope so, PR Nightmare. It'll look better probably too. Again, what's the point of the brand split? Original Biggie? What brand split? I need to put that on a shirt. Just what? Insert whatever. Oh my God. So the first person to win the title, you get all these guys going for it. Drake Maverick's out there. Titus O'Neil picks up the belt. So I guess it was like whoever picks up the belt first is the first champion. Titus O'Neil comes out. He's barking like a dog as he goes up the ramp with the belt, and he's happy he won it. From behind comes Bobby Roode, and he rolls him up with a referee, and Robert Roode, excuse me, I should have said, the Glorious One, is the second 24/7 champion. He is running away from everyone backstage, hiding behind things. It's classic hardcore title rules. They can film some good stuff and do stuff with people with this. It's fun. Let it happen. Drake Maverick, that was hilarious. Did Titus slip and slide on his way out? I don't think he was the one who fell down. Someone grabbed somebody as they were coming out and like strangled him. EC3 was out there. I was hoping he kind of won it. Afterwards, oh yeah, we'll get to that, DP, I promise you. So after that, Robert Roode's hiding from everyone backstage because they're all running around looking for him. This then leads to The Miz versus Drew McIntyre. We all know what happened with this. Shane interferes. Drew McIntyre picks up the win with the Claymore kick. I'm not going too deep into this. And then when Shane was going for the coast to coast as him and Drew jump Miz, here comes Roman with the save. So burn it. So we know where this is going. Shane and Roman, let's get to it. Whatever they're going to do with this. We get back to the fun part, the 24/7 title. Roode is running away from everybody. He has nowhere else to run, and he sees R-Truth backstage with his rental car. He says, Truth, you got to help me out. R-Truth tells him to go in there, hide. He points everyone in the wrong direction. Hilarious. Good stuff. He says, Bobby, come on, ride with me. Get in the front seat. Bobby goes to open the door, and there's a referee there. He's like, what are you doing in here? R-Truth throws his head off the back of the car, and he pins him 1, 2, 3. R-Truth is now the new 24/7 champion. The belt's going to flip around. It's going to flip-flop like everything else. We just have to see if it lives up to the Crash Holly legend. So really good. Superman punch is the most stupid move I've ever seen. You tell that to Chuck Liddell, sir. This reminds me of Crash Holly in his Hardcore Championship heydays. Yeah, I loved Crash Holly, DP. Loved it. Sports Talk Network says, let's go. Heath Slater for champ. He's a one-man band. I would like that. Slater's the man. So R-Truth wins the belt. So he's the last person we've seen with the title. We'll have to wait until SmackDown tomorrow to see what happens with that. And we get to the main event. Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston versus Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley. I was not paying attention to this. As I said, at this point, we're having our Brainbuster radio meeting. Got some exciting things coming up with that. Make sure you guys subscribe. That is also in the link tree. Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston end up picking up the victory after Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise on Baron Corbin. Yeah, cool. I'm happy the champs won. Brock Lesnar comes out then with the briefcase teasing a cash-in. And he says, you're in their head, Paul Heyman says about Brock. And he says that next week maybe we'll announce when we're going to cash in. And they walk away. Raw goes off with the, oh, what's Brock going to do? He teased us. Cool. That's the end of Monday Night Raw. Thumbs up, thumbs down show. I'm going to say thumbs down, but there are parts of this that are good. I liked Ricochet Cesaro. I thought the Usos revival match was the match of the night. Didn't like that. The 24/7 stuff's going to be fun. We'll see if it wears on us really quick because it's the PG version. And yeah, that was it. And I thought Rollins, Kofi did what they had to do. You got some okay matches even with Drew too. Nothing bad, but thumbs down in my opinion. No offense to Raw. Raw's got to get better. All right. DP says 6 out of 10. I'm just doing thumbs up or thumbs down. No thumbs in the middle. I'm going thumbs down for this show. There was some good on it, but not enough. Guys, this week though, let's get our final little promotions in here before we get ready to head on out. If you haven't liked the video, click like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, guys, watching it for the first time, I appreciate it. There's a lot of talented people in this chat that have YouTubes, gaming channels. They do podcasts, all types of stuff. Network with each other, guys. Let's grow together to do this. I could be selfish and promote myself. I'm not here to do that. You guys have some good stuff going on. Sports Talk Network has a channel. Josh Robinson, Original Biggie, KC Classic, a lot of people. Warriors beat the Blazers. OT, if anyone cares. Hey, Zeus, thank you, sir, for that. I'm all ears, folks. See, Josh has a good podcast called Diving In as well, where he talks about different things with the wrestling community. Some things are about mental health. He had a really good one on there with Wrestle Thoughts, and I thought that was an excellent episode. I have to listen to your one with Luke still, but I appreciate it, guys. Let's get back into this, though. What is coming up for the rest of the week for the podcast and everything else? I don't know if there's going to be a SmackDown live review tomorrow. I'm going to pretty surely say no for right now. AEW is going to change up all of the scheduling soon. So I cannot promise you that SmackDown's going to stay on the review train. I can't promise you Raw is either. But there's a lot of different things happening right now. Conrad, we fighting for the 24/7 belt? Yeah, I'll DDT you right now, Jesus. Any news on Flair? I heard that he was okay. He's just resting up. He's not going to be able to participate in his roast. PR Nightmare. I hate people bashing AEW. Same here. Laugh my ass off. Let's all go to a show and fight for the title. I'm down, man. I've been to enough wrestling shows. I'm putting someone through the table. Bubba Ray Dudley style. So we will have an All Elite Wrestling preview on my personal podcast, Everything Pro Wrestling. You can find it on Spotify, Google Hangouts, Anchor. All the links are in the description in the link tree. Click that, find which one works best for you, subscribe. We will be giving preview and predictions for All Elite Wrestling's Double or Nothing this week. Also on Brainbuster Radio, if you guys have not subscribed to that, we are having All Elite Brainbuster Radio Week. We are talking AEW in every part of our podcast. It may not be the entire show, but AEW is involved. We are promoting this new brand just like we are promoting ourselves. This is something that we want to have happen in wrestling. The more wrestling, the better. I am a wrestling fan. I am not a WWE fan. People are trying to divide people in the wrestling community over this, and I'm not taking the bait, and neither should you guys. It's stupid. There's people hating on AEW for no reason. There's people just crapping all over WWE. I want both of them to succeed. Like, why not? Why can't we have multiple people succeed who know what they're talking about in this community? I want WWE to get better because I know they can be better. They have the best roster. You can be better. I just wanted to go on that little rant, though. Thank you, Josh, for that as well. Dibs on that table spot. I got you. Who's watching Paige versus Pac tomorrow at noon? I will definitely be on that. One of the guys from Wrestle Thoughts in Brainbuster Radio was at that show. He's actually featured on Being the Elite. He's the guy with the crazy face when they go around with the camera. You'll see him in the background. That was awesome. Very cool. I'm on Double or Nothing review Saturday night. Yes, you will be, Rob. Laughing my ass off. If we all go down, I bet I'm the one that goes through the table. You know it, Steve. As soon as you're not expecting it. RKO for me out of nowhere. Same here, Conrad. Josh, I love you, brother. Jesus De Leon, I feel like it's going to be a work. Best roster, awful creativity, WWE product. Or produced, I'm sorry. Yes, DP. I can agree with that. Guys, I got nothing else to add, man. I'm excited for AEW. Now, I want you guys to pay close attention to when I do my AEW review, which will be on the YouTube channel. So subscribe if you are an AEW fan, guys. I reviewed All In. Go back and watch that if you want. The Money in the Bank show did very well. If you guys didn't get a chance to check that out, I would appreciate it. Awesome stuff, guys. EPW, you guys are the best. One last shout out for everybody who came into the chat tonight. Let's read them off. Original Biggie. Shout out to you, my friend. DP. Good to always have you in here. Rob always holding it down with the mod ship. Same with Jesus. Jesus, you're going to get kicked out if you keep talking crap about my bills. King. Thank you for coming in here. King and me, eye to eye tonight. Said the same thing about the belt. Like the guys were getting opportunity, but the design is ugly. Sports Talk Network, my friend Steve, he is not on here enough. You can see me on his channel a couple times. We've talked NFL stuff. I don't know if we did an NBA video with his channel. I know I did one on Malik's, but yeah, Steve, good guy, someone you can always go to and talk to. Appreciate you, Steve. Who else did we have come in here? We had Goober 316 make his presence known. KC Classic, my brother, my actual brother. Thank you for coming in here. Who else? We had Josh Robinson, Austin Stroop. Love both those guys. Definitely awesome to have them in here. They know their pro wrestling. PR Nightmare, good guy from Buffalo. Shout out to Rob for bringing him in. I appreciate him coming in here and talking with us every week. My man Steve Esteban. Don't leave any liquor around that man. Don't, because he will have to get put through a table. But you guys are the best. Connor, I know he's not in here tonight, but he is the man. Bill, whoa. I see you, Steve. Bills are trash again. We'll see about that, Jesus. We'll see who's talking during the season. RVD's going to win the 24/7 title on 420, maybe. It's good to have you guys in here, man. I've talked long enough. I hate saying goodbye, as you guys can probably tell. Thank you so much for watching the channel. You guys are the best. We are out. Peace.